at what we've been consuming in Nigeria and in Africa at large. Rice that is as old as 10 years. It's really a tough one. 10-year-old rice stored in Thailand may find its way into the Nigerian economy and into Africa at large. It's really, really tough, and we need to make sure we strengthen our borders. I think it's high time as Africans, we need to make sure we strengthen our borders. Not just oil and sundry should be able to come into the shores of this country. Anything can pass through our borders, so porous. The borders of Africa and also the Nigerian borders. It's really porous. We need to start, what is the job of Standard Organization of Nigeria? Making sure anything that comes into the shores of this country has gone through the test of what I would love to call industry standard, having different analysis before some of all these products are brought into the shores of this country, especially product that has to do with the health and wellness of Nigerians. Things that are ingested, things that are consumed. Rice as old as 10 years, stored in Thailand, still finds its way into the shores of this country. And we keep complaining of different illnesses. Rice that has been sitting in storage for 10 years, suddenly making its ways into local market. There are a lot of concerns about food safety and nutrition at the forefront, as this aged rice could end up on the plates of unsuspecting consumers. Concerns about 10-year-old stored rice from Thailand entering Nigeria and African market. The Thai government plans to auction 150,000 sacks of decade-old rice. Potential health implications of consuming aged rice. Those are some of the things we need to consider. Because experts are warning that rice would contain zero nutrients and also could harbor harmful toxins. Because if you have rice that has been stored for 10 years, 10 good years, and we're consuming that, how are they making their ways into the shores of this country? What is the work of NAFDAC and Standard Organization of Nigeria? We urge them to prevent the rice from entering Nigeria, because 150,000 bags, sacks of decade-old rice, the Thai government has planned to auction this. And what do you think is going to happen? Greedy Nigerians who don't care about what their fellow compatriots are consuming. They all care for the balance statement, for the balance sheet, the return on investment. And it's a bad return on investment, as a matter of fact. If you're importing rice that is as old as 10 years, I think this needs to be investigated, because the potential health implication is so much. No nutrients is going to be gotten from this, and definitely it's going to harbor harmful toxins. That is the work of the Standard Organization of Nigeria in conjunction with NAFDAC, because they need to make sure they prevent this rice from entering Nigeria. Ladies and gentlemen, you have to be careful and do your due diligence while investigating some of all these issues. And average Nigeria might not necessarily be able to investigate this, but I think those are the helm of affairs, stakeholders in the agri sector, and those are the regulators. Talking about Standard Organization of Nigeria and also NAFDAC, the National Administration for Food and Drug Administrative Control, National Agency for Food and Drug Administrative Control, need to make sure they come into, they tighten their seatbelt and make sure they investigate some of all these issues. Let's move on to what is coming in from the federal government. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has ordered the MDAs, the ministries, the departments, the agencies to procure only CNG-powered vehicles.